I thought this would be easy, but turning a scrapbook masterboard into tiny collages is way harder than I expected. Hi, I'm Christine, the artist behind our list of designs, and I'm happy you're here. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Okay, so from Monday's masterboard, I'm gonna just trim this tape off. I didn't even bother taking it off. I glued right over it. So I'm just going to trim this up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my little templates that I have for tags and ATCs and cut out pieces of this masterboard. So in Monday's video, I created this masterboard using, actually normally I would do it from all scraps, but because I had a couple of these little scrapbooks that Bob had gotten me from Ollie's, I thought it'd be easy just to use that. And I didn't have to worry about using up all the best sheets because he got me 3 of the same thing because they were only $1 and they're very small sheets. Here's the book. I don't know what happened to, oh, here's the cover. So everyday paper. It is 6 by 6. So they're small, but you know when they come in books like that, like this, they're fairly well coordinated. So I thought it'd be easy just to cut this up. But you can use your scraps, which I have done lots of times. Different kinds of scraps too, not just scrapbook paper. You can use anything to create a masterboard, as you can see if you've been following my whole masterboard series. Can you believe this Monday was the 10th masterboard that I created for YouTube. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little, so I have an ACEO's template. Then I have this template for tags and a smaller template. These are the 2 sizes that I usually use. And sometimes I'll do, oh, can't even pick it up. Sometimes I'll use different sizes, but these are pretty good sizes. So now I'm going to find my pencil. Here it is. Okay. And I'm going to try and go as close as I can so that I can get as many out as I can. Let's see. And instead of doing it this way, you could just slice it up into, you know, like I could do a strip this wide and then go back and cut those, which, you know, that doesn't sound like such a terrible idea. I might do that. The only difference is it's a little bit more random because you're not looking to see what you like. It is cool. It kind of forces some really cool patterns, if that makes sense. I'll show you. Let me go get my my guillotine. Okay, I had to get big boy for this one because this paper is wide. But let me see. I'm gonna do, let's see how wide this piece is. It is about 3.5. It's a little less than 3.5 inches wide. Okay, I'm just gonna measure. Ooh, that one's gonna be really wonky if I cut it that way. I don't like that at all. Remember on Monday I said everything's going that way? There it is. And I think I might have just sliced this a little bit crooked, but this is just a really good example of why you want to do big masterboards like this. So I'm just going to mark this. That's about right there. I'll go a little bit further. I'm just going to put a little mark right there, and that's where I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it from this way. No, I can't do that. I'm going to cut it from this way. I like the sliding cutter so much better, but it's very difficult to do that on here. Where's my... Okay, so if that's the side, yeah, that's about right. But I gotta figure out... I know this is not the way most people do it. I am marching to the beat of my own drum here. Okay, and I did it a little bit wider, but that's okay. And you know what? Honestly, yeah, okay, it does not matter because these are tags and they don't all have to be exactly the same. Although I'm going to try and cut the rest. But now it's easy because now I can just go from here and it's just over 2.5. Just over 2.5. There we go. And I'm going to line it up with this line down here. Okay, now we're cooking. It takes me a minute sometimes to figure it out because I don't measure and do things the proper way. I just start cutting. And I'm going to do one more strip like this. All right, now I forgot what it was. Yep, got it right. Just over 2.5. Are you shaking your head yet? I hear you all shaking your head. This girl. Okay, so those are going to be my larger tags. Now, I want to do some smaller ones. So let's see. And I want to do some ACTs. So these are going to be really thin. Let me see that first thin one that I did. Okay, those are going to be cool. Kind of sort of just two-tone, but that's okay. Did I do another smaller one? No, these are all matchy-matchy. Okay, this one will be part of the smaller ones. And then this is, maybe it'd be easier if I do it this way. This is going to be about 2 inches. So let's do a few 2-inch ones. Well, that's 1 inch. There's the 2-inch mark. It's just a good thing that I'm not in some kind of like emergency room situation job. Something that's really important to get things accurate. That's not me. And I just did it different again. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. Okay, but I did it pretty close to these. Okay, so that's that. Let's do a smaller one. What the heck? It's because I can't remember what I did 2 minutes ago. Just over 2 inches. I thought I did that before. Oh, and then I moved the line. Okay, let's see. Because I wanted to line it up, and so then I put it back down to 2 inches. So let's do a little more. I still feel like... Okay, no, that's good. Those are the smaller ones. Okay, let's do some... Now these are easy because I know the measurements. So we're going to do 3.5. Exactly. I am all wonky here. Let me turn it around this way because this is the straight edge. So 3.5. 3.5. And now I have this cool little strip. That would make a cool belly band in a book. Set that aside. And now we're going to chop these down to 2.5. And as you can see already, I've got one solid color ACT, but that's okay. 2.5, because we'll glue something on top of that. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. Let me go say bye to Grandpa Bob. Okay, Grandpa Bob is leaving to go to work, so I'm back on La duty today. It's Monday, and I just, like I said in my Monday video, I wanted to get on these as quickly as possible because I was so excited. So I'm still watching Skylar, who's having a sick day. So open the door and I'm listening to her. But look at this. I got that little birdie there. I love this one. That one's really cool. Let me see if I can get a couple more out of here. 2.5. So ACTs, or ATCs. artist trading cards. Oh, this one's really cool too, even though I chopped the head off the bird. And yeah, I think I'm going to do this side. They're 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ATC bases. Super cool. And now what I'm going to do is take these, and I will, if I can, trace the, I think I'm going to attempt, actually, I don't know, should I, see, I don't like that there's, this is why I say sometimes you need to do smaller pieces, because then when you get to the really small things, you don't have any variety there. It's just, but it's okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna trace these out since I'm having such a problem measuring today. There it is. Well, my pencil's stuck under here. I'm gonna trace these out so I get the most, and I'll go right on the edge here, so I won't cut that line there. And I'll just do that. And then that way I can kind of pick where I go. See, I could go there, but I think I'm going to go down here, and I'll just have scraps left over. But I think it's cool to have different patterns in each tag. So we'll do that way. Oops. And then I'll just cut them out by hand. So there's 2. And then we're going to go down here. There's a little piece right here, and I'm going to pull that up because we don't want that. Right, I think I'm going to leave that at the bottom. And then I'll just go here. And then that's really plain, so I'll leave this for something else. That could be another little journal card. So, all right, I'm going to trace these out and cut them out, and then I'll come back. Okay, I have all of these scraps, and I got, what I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card bases, and then these small ones. And even though I messed up my measurements in the beginning, I somehow got them pretty much all the same. So I got these little tags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and for a little piece of purple with the lines in it, it's in almost every tag. 11, 12, 13. So I got 13 small tags. We don't want to look at those. We want to look at some really fun, pretty ones. Okay, and then let's see, the larger tags I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's super cute. 5, 6, 7. I like this one too. That one's really cool. And that there's different papers. Okay, wait a minute. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's my bird. 8. There's another bird. I love that. 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I was right. 10, 11, and 12. 12, 13, and 6. I don't know how I remembered that, but I did. 12, 13, and 6. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take these and put them under something really heavy. I usually stack books and then put weights on top of them to just kind of flatten them out, because they do get a little bit wrinkled and warped and but when you place them under something for a night or two, they'll flatten out. And I have a lot of stuff to cut out of the magazines. So I'm going to go grab a couple magazines and we'll flip through and harvest some cool images. And then I'll do a cutting session tonight on the sofa. And then by Thursday, I'll be ready to come back and show you what I'm going to add to these. Okay, I don't remember where we left off because I had to stop in the middle of what I was doing. And it's been a day in between. So I know I counted everything out. So I got the ATC cards and I'm going to put those aside for now. But now I have no idea how this is going to go. But I'm just going to lay them out, and I've been cutting. Who knew? I always thought I hated cutting, but I started harvesting the magazines that I have, and I ended up cutting for hours and hours and hours, and I totally enjoyed it. And the really surprising part is I can't wait to sit back down and cut some more. So fun. I don't know why. I don't know if it's collecting the images or getting lucky enough to find some cool ones, or just that your mind is going 90 miles an hour thinking of each thing that you find and what you might do with it. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to focus on the larger ones for now, and I'll probably only end up doing a few of these on camera because I think this is going to take a long time to do. I'm not going to focus so much on the little ones unless I realize that I have, or unless I find some small little things to put on there, because I realized that all these big things get me all excited, like the, what's this thing called? The barbecue grill, and I don't know, just fun designs. But these are not going to fit on the small. This might. Let's see. Oh, he's cute there. Yeah, we might put him on a small tag. Okay, we're definitely going to leave him out because I really like him. But I don't think I have anything for really small. This one was fun. Betty Boots. Let's see if I have something. This is colorful. Now I just have to decide what's a really plain one. I like that. That one's cool, but it's so big it's going to cover up all this cool work we did. Well, I don't mind this one. That might work. Oh, there's a lot of glare. I'm sorry. My overhead light lost a bulb. One of the bulbs went out, and I put the order in with Grandpa Bob to change it, but you know he's really busy, so we have to be patient and just wait for him to have time. Maybe he'll change it for me tonight. And it's very gloomy outside, so there's nowhere for me to sit outside. Plus, it's really windy. Could you imagine? This stuff would be blowing all over the place. Okay, I'm going to get serious now. These things I cut and didn't organize them in my trays yet. These trays are so awesome. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to leave that out. Of course, I'm going to be drawn to all of the blues. That's a pretty design, although I think we're fairly busy on these already. And I'm not going to worry about what these... Oh, that's cute. Little fortune cookies. I'm not going to be... oh, you got to have a disco ball. I'm not going to be crazy about trying to decide what these are going to be used for, these tags, because some of them will turn out to be tags that can be actually used as gift tags, and some of them will just be fun journal. I got a bunch of balloons in here, but I'm not going to look for them and find them now, but they're here if we need them. Cut her. Okay, let's go. Oh, I've got some tags and the car tags in there. All right, let's see. So then I have my, this is supposed to be the floral bin, but these are all things that I cut this morning. I cut all these this morning while I was drinking my coffee at 7 o'clock. Yeah. Hi, Brooke. Yeah, I got some cool stuff, but I'm not sure if I got anything. Step it up. That might be funny on something. I'm not sure if I got anything small enough. Okay, so some of these things I'm saving, and I don't know if I'll use the word, but I can cut them up and put them in my little plastic alphabet bin. There's Brooke's head. Do you know? I don't know what this is. See, I thought that was garbage, but there's a little number on there. Okay, I'm going to set those aside because they're not organized. So I have flowers. So flowers will work really well on these. Let's see, do I have any? There's some blue on that one. I have some sunflowers. Let's just take all the flowers out. All the little flowers. I got these all on one page. I am so excited. There's a little grass here. I could probably put something over that side. What was I going to say? I just got really excited and forgot what I was saying. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm so excited to get my catalogs in the mail. Don't tell Bob. Oh, I love this dog because he's drinking. He was drinking from a swimming pool. And I thought it'd be cool to make him drink something else. I love these doggies. I wish they could fit on a tag. And I had to sacrifice one dog because it was missing part of its head before I got to it. This is cute. I don't know if it'll fit on it. Oh, it'll maybe. I'm going to leave that one out. Butterflies. I love him. Okay, we might have to save him. He has to go somewhere. He actually looks good right there, but then I'm covering up my words. But that's okay, but let's see if he fits on something else. And Doggy's got to be in here somewhere. Let's see, where was I? Oh, over here because it's got that same color. Oh, I like that. Okay, he's going to go there. Okay, hang tight, Doggy. Don't eat the flowers. All right, now let's go to the next bin. Oh, there's a rose. To the next. Oh, you know what? I didn't even go through here all the way. Here's a lamb's head. I don't know what I can do with that. He's cute though. He's got a nice little smile. It is April. I can't wait to use this one. That's going to be fun. So I think that's pretty much it. Aw, he's cute. I found some cool pieces in this mountain magazine, Mountain Living or something my friend gets and gave it to me. And this was artwork on a whole 2-page spread, so I thought that would be cool on something. I almost used it, but then I decided not to. He's super cool. The kitty cat. Oh, that's cute. All right, so we know what's in here. There's a little yellow bird. So I need to take everything out. Just things that I know I Aw, look at that. That little. So cute. Okay. Now I have food, and I don't have a lot of that. I don't know why I would put food on a tag. Why would you put food on a tag? I don't know. Oh, look. That wouldn't be cool to put the doggy drink in this. And plus, he's got a blue tint underneath. Okay, I don't eat chocolate, but that looks so good, doesn't it? It's very pretty. We got cheese. We got watermelon drinks. We've got chicken and peppers. I saved this one because my boys all love bacon when we go to the woods. All right. There's nothing really in here that would be good for maybe half a burger. No, we're not using burgers here. I could. Well, that's pretty. If I have one with kind of those colors. No, not this set. Okay. I've got lots of squares here. This is something very cool that I learned. Okay. So my ladies in my traveling journal group, we swap things all the time. And I just got this little stamp punch. Look how cute that is. So I saved the card and the message that she gave me, a little piece of this, so I know that that's what the card looked like. And then I took the rest of this card and I'm using it to create my own stamps. I love this thing. So cool. I'll try and find this one I got from, okay, so I did place my first order with Temu, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. That might be kind of cool. I don't want to cover that up. I got a telephone that I love. This is so cool. Maybe there. Then I gotta figure out what I'm doing with these. I think I need people on some of these. That's very nice, but not for there. I don't want to cover up all of our work. A year in small drawings. And then I have, are these pencils? I have pencils somewhere. Nope. That would be cute. This would make a cool tag, but it's the whole tag. Beautiful rug. Oh, there's Emerald. Hi, Emerald. I don't know why I would. Oh, I could do a food one and put him on there. Huh. That kind of looks cool. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones too. Look, we got to do a cat one. Where's that other cat? That is cool. I like that. I like that. Okay, we could do an ocean one, and there's some really pretty images that are framed. Let's see. I don't know, he just looks so springy. I want to use that. Maybe I could do one this way. And this one needs some flowers. Yeah, let's work on that one right now. Or should I just not be so scared to cut his ear off? I like him on the, I like it on the pink right there. But I just, maybe some orange. I don't want them cut off like that, so let me try and do down here. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. That's cute. But do I need another? Oh, this one's pretty. Okay, nope. I don't like that at all. I really do like this sideways though. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm just gonna do it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of Nicole's book, and I'm gonna just start gluing. I don't care. If I like it, I'm gonna glue it. And if this turns out to be a set of useless tags, then it was fun to create them. Right? And because it's easier for me, I am definitely gonna use, I'm just gonna use my Mod Podge. I'm gonna figuring things out on the fly. Let me just get this. And I'll leave it off the camera, but you see what I'm doing, right? Not that you want to do things the way I'm doing it. Definitely, maybe don't do that. I'm just playing and having fun and learning as I go. Okay, I'm going to leave his ears up like that for right now because, one, how stinking cute is that? I might have to figure out how to repeat that and make the ears stand up. It's a little wrinkled, but I didn't leave them under my book for very long. So, all right, I'm going to leave that up because I might tuck some flowers in. Should I do some here? I think I like this pink over here. Yeah, and then I'll do something. Okay, where's my other glue? I do have this glue too for just lifting things up and gluing them down. Oh, I got a lot on there. Yeah, I kind of feel paralyzed by this because I really have not, I mean, of course I've cut things out of magazines and glued things down before. I've been doing that since I was a kid, but it's just a whole different way of thinking, I think. Doing tags, doing it, it's one thing to glue things down in a book. I don't know, maybe it's the same, except this is such a small space. So, okay, you can put your ear down now. So I always forget to put the pen back in here. And then I go to use my glue. And it is. Okay, I like it. It's so cute. I guess sideways will be okay. I'm so used to seeing them this way. I always make them this way, but I guess you can do it this way. Let's see. I like this. But I don't know what to put down here, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. And I will find something to add to it later. Jeez, why am I having such a hard time with my hands right now? Okay. Where is... Did I get it straight? No. Probably not. It doesn't look that straight. And I took so long. There's a little piece sticking up. So where's the one I just started? I'm going to put the ones that already have glue on them here. Let's turn this one this way because, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I definitely need to put I love this phone. If I got any people small enough. There's Allie. Hi, Allie. And Kendra. Lucy. Dog. Leo. Forgot your name. Sorry. I don't know who you are. Huh. Oh, this is a good one for the camera. Sorry if I just yelled at you, but okay, I got a camera. He could be like waiting for his wife to call. Isn't he married to Zoe Deschanel? This design guy. I don't know, maybe we'll put him. I love this one, but she's got to have just the right thing. Okay, we have some. Oh, this is fun. They're on a tablet. Oh, it's too big. And there's an old school phone. That would be cool. I thought I had a family in here taking selfies. These are clearly way too big. Hi, Julia. Virginia. Let's see. Oh, nothing small. See, that's what I mean. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do a lot of small tags today. Oh, this one's fun, but I need him something. He's got to throw something. That's cool. Not there though. All right, we'll leave him out. He's cool. This one's going to be cool. She's in an RV, and I'm going to find some kind of cool scenery out the window. That's a fun family. I don't know who they are. Okay. Oh, Marilyn. Oh, Matthew. There's Matthew McConaughey. I don't know. Maybe we'll use him. Oh, where'd you go, Marilyn? Oh, oh, I could do a whole cooking journal page. There she is. Okay. I think that's all that's going to be small enough. I might have to go back to the cutting board. I have doors here. Oh, this is cool, a record player. This is like household stuff, so maybe we can find. I love doorways, doors, and furniture. I love towels. I love neatly folded towels. That just makes me so happy. They're all turned in the same direction. They're fresh and fluffy and new, and they're folded perfectly. Oh, there's another barbecue grill. There's a vase. That's a cool chair, but that's not going to fit. There's another cool chair. This is fun. Got a mirror. I don't know what I would do with that, but we'll take it out. Oh, there's a light. I love hanging lights on collages. They're cool. Oh, here's a camping light. I think I have some camping stuff. Sofa. There's chair, shelf. That's not going to fit anything. I got some windows I could cut apart. Another door. Lantern. Here's a lamp. That'd be cool on something. Give him a tag. You light up my life. Corny. I'll leave a few doors out. Hi, doggy. Looking through the door. Ah! I'm losing things. This might be interesting. We'll see. Some pillows. Maybe another cooking scene. Oh, more cooking stuff. Tea kettle. Vase to match the lamp. It was actually another lamp, but I cut the shade in half by accident, so I love that. That's the perfect color right there. Okay, so that's that. Okay, this video got way longer than I planned, but I wanted to leave my whole process in there. One, so you can see how I do it, and two, so I can go back and see all the things that I did wrong and fix it in the future, or, you know, in the future to go back and look for a good laugh. But I did do some things right, and I think that these tags came out super cute. I love them. I'm definitely going to do more, but I'm going to work in my bigger books first. So if you want to see how they turned out, come back next week for part 2, and I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.